Hey guys, 681 Shadow. Welcome to my episode 11 review for Kiznaiver. Now, before I start, of course, a couple things. First of all, if you have not seen the episode yet and do not want to be spoiled, be sure to pause this video and go down in the description below to go to the Kiss Anime Kiznaiver page where you can see all the episodes. Secondly, just a bit of something that I've seen a bit of confusion on. I'm not sure exactly because I've seen places that this is going to be 13 episodes, and I've seen some places it's going to be 12 episodes for Kiznaiver. So we'll just have to see. Well, I mean, we'll just have to see next week. I'm hoping it's 13 because this is a really good anime. I really don't want it to end at 12, and also it would fit in well to have it end at 13 with all the other with the other animes I'm watching for spring because they end not this coming week, but the following week. So, all right. So that's all. Yeah, that's all I really have to say before we start the review. So let's start the review. So, this episode we got a bit more backstory, which was good. We saw when at the beginning of the episode we saw how the 18 other kids came into the facility where Nori-chan was. Nori was alone in that facility at first until the other kids came. Like Katsuhira, Yuki, Shiori, Asuka, and all those other kids. So it gave us backstory on that, which is good. And then and then it and apparently in school, like Katsuhira had been thinking about a lot of stuff, which led to him eventually talking to all of the Kiznaivers. Well, first he talked to Nori by herself, and they had a not so good conversation. And then he talked to then his group of Kiznaivers, so like Tanga, Utah, Maki, um, Nico, Hisomu, and Chidori. And they found that because he'd been thinking about stuff, and he apologized. But actually, before this, he apologized to Chidori over the phone for not being able to for not feeling and thanking. He was thanking her for protecting him from like the bullies and stuff. So that was definitely a good thing to see from Kazuhira. He actually got quite a lot of development in this episode, which is really good because if you had Kazuhira not get development, his character would just be a blank slate and no one really liked that. So let's see. Oh yeah, so then also the big news about the system. The mayor says that they have to go through drastic measures. They have to do some drastic measures now. They can no longer keep running the Kizuna system because a lot of the sponsors withdrew after the events of probably episode 9, where they were all doing the thought stuff. So basically, he said they can no longer continue the experiment, so they have to tell Nori that without it's to make her understand that while the wounds are still few. Those were his words because she's very devoted to the experiment. So, and then another great moment is that when Yamada and Urushi are in the elevator getting out of the building after talking to the mayor, I'm pretty sure, yeah, Yamada like redeemed his character here. Like from episode 9, his character was but he definitely redeemed himself. All right, we have to. The only way we can atone for our sins with all the stuff we did in the kids in the system was to grant all of Nori-chan's wishes. So I feel like his character kind of redeemed itself there, but then again, there's arguments that it may not have, because at the end of the episode, to talk about in just a bit. Now, also we get character development from Chidori because when Kazuhiro apologized to her, she finally was like, "Oh wait, I've been being selfish this entire time." But I was like, "Good job, Chidori. You just figured this out. You just figured this out." So it was kind of like, "Wow, really?" But it was like it finally happened. We finally got this character development. So so yeah, and then also Hisomu has been getting a lot of character development. Like I remember I was watching one of the other reviewers, I believe it was Chibi reviews. He was saying how Hisomu is he thought that Hisomu would be like a gag character, which I completely agree with because he's he's a masochist in a pain sharing system. So that sounds like a gag character, but ever since the Kizna broke, so episode 10, 11, he has gotten a major amount of character development. like he's actually been helping out Katsuhira. He's been the only one that's been with Katsuhira ever since the for the whole time ever since the break of the Kizuna system. So and I feel like I had more to say, but I guess I don't. All right, so I'll get into the ending. The ending, cause so Katsuhiro, after he's talking to the other Kiznaivers, he goes unconscious, and then they're on Urushi's office, and she's thanking them because big revelation here. What they wanted to achieve with the Kizuna system was for people to feel what other people felt, feel the heaviness in their hearts for other people without a system like the Kizuna system, and they felt the heaviness in their heart like they were connected, but they were feeling it for Katsuhira. So Urushi really thanked them for that, and then she heard this fighting outside. There was like a guy and a girl like fighting, like actually fighting. And one of them said, I think it was the girl, says, "Listen up, I'm connected to Nori-chan." And then you hear Nori go on the mic system throughout the city, saying that she wants to be connected in the Kizuna system with everyone in the city. So definitely, then the episode ends. So definitely a big cliffhanger in on this episode. This is another reason I want 13 episodes, as I said before, because I feel like they can use 2 episodes to build on that rather than one. That's definitely something that they could definitely go on about, like they could have episode 12, them like figuring out what is trying to do, and then they would all have to like team up together to try to stop her. Like in episode 13, they would probably have to try to stop her. So like the Kiznaivers, Yamada, Urushi, probably even the mayor, they would have to stop her. That would be an interesting end of the series thing, because I don't think it's gonna be season 2 unless because they're stopping the experiment completely. But if they had some way to make a season 2, or if they made like specials, that'd be pretty cool. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this. I really hope that they don't ruin the ending for Kiznaiver because it's coming up. I really hope they don't ruin it. I would rather see that. I'd rather have a great ending in. I'd rather have a great ending in one more episode than a not so good ending with the 2 extra episodes. So I'm hoping for a good ending and hopefully 13 episodes rather than 12. But anyways, that's gonna be it. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe, and share this video as it helps me out a lot. And I will see you all next time.